Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, come with me Deviana Azzahroh. On this occasion, I will discuss about Firewall Nat Masquerade. This topology. We make to IP address is 192.168.80.1/24 with setting IP is 192.168.18.2. And we need internet to configure IP-DHCP client and to internet network. Here are the steps. Open Winbox. The first step we do is to check interface that will be used with the command interface print. Here we can see I'm using Ether2 for client and WLAN1 for internet access. Before configuring, we configure internet access before. Make a DHCP client request using the interface that leads to the internet, namely WLAN1. Enter the command IP DHCP client at interface WLAN1 disabled no. And don't forget to check with the command IP DHCP client print. We type again IP DHCP client print. We can see here I get address is 192.168.1.16/24 with status is bound. After that, we do test by pinging OpenSearch and pinging Google. Enter the command ping egg.egg.egg.egg.egg. Enter. And ping google.com. Here we can see that the result is reply, which means we are connected to the internet. Here we configure the IP address for the Ether2 interface using the command IP address at address 192.168.18.1/24 with the interface Ether2. Enter. And check with the command IP address print. We can see that we have successfully added the IP address with the Ether2 interface, and address is 192.168.18.1/24. Next, we disconnect laptop's Wi-Fi. Okay, next setting the IP by using, and the IP is still the same network with the IP used by the router. We choose change updater option. We click properties. Here I setting the client IP, which is 192.168.18.2 with subnet mask /24. And default gateway is 192.168.18.1. And the connects of the DNS using Google's OpenSearch DNS IP, which is egg.egg.egg.egg. Click OK. And check with the details. Here we can see, Here we can see that the IP4 address, IP4 stated mask, and IP for default gateway and IP for DNS server has been changed, which is 192.168.18.2 with /24 and default gateway 192.168.18.1 and then as server is 8.8.8.8.8. We make sure that the client is connected to the router by pinging out the IP gateway using CMD. With the command ping 192.168.18.1. And you can see the result reply, which means the client is connected to the router. And ping the Google domain to find out the internet connected to the laptop that obtained through the local network on the router. With the command ping google.com. Here, the laptop is connected to the router but does not have internet access. Next, we configure the NAT firewall so that it can connect to the internet network using the command IP firewall NAT chain src NAT without interface is interface to internet, namely VLAN 1 with action masquerade. Enter. If you have checked it using the command IP firewall not print, we can see that we have successfully configured the src not change masquerade with action masquerade and auth interface is VLAN 1. If you look the IP for connection status section, the status is internet, which means the client has been managed to the internet. Managed to get internet. To make sure the client is connected to the internet, do a pin paste on the Google domain. With the command ping google.com. And it can be seen that the result is a reply, which means the client has been successfully connected to the internet. Thank you so much and hope you useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.